Based on the classic comic strip Peanuts by Charles M. Schulz, the production includes many of his favorite characters: Snoopy, Charlie Brown, Sally, Lucy, Linus, and Peppermint Patty. They will all sing and dance their way through life with Snoopy at the wheel. Directed by Caitlin Hopkins, head of the musical theater program at Texas State, the production features new orchestrations, vocal arrangements, and choreography. Texas State collaborated with Larry Grossman, the original Broadway composer of 1968's You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, to produce Snoopy.
I mean, the music is unbelievable. It's just so good. I mean, Larry Grossman has, won Tony Awards and Emmy Awards and Peabody Awards, and he used to write for the Muppets, and, he's a really incredible composer.
The production team has been hard at work since fall 2016 putting the show together. From building the set from scratch to sewing new costumes and countless hours of rehearsal, the team has dedicated its time to make the show as sophisticated and as fun as possible for audiences.
The technical side of the show is incredibly impressive, and they've done a really good job of making it this bright, bright world that you see in the comics.
The Department of Theater and Dance is working with Houston's nonprofit company, Theater Under the Stars, to make the production possible.
And what's exciting about that is the production from Texas State, the cast, the costumes, the sets, the props, everything gets to travel to Houston in June for a 2-week run at a major regional theater, which is really exciting.
Hopkins' message to students is simple. The characters are tenacious. When they fall down, they get right back up. That, says Hopkins, is an important lesson for us all. The production will play at Patty Strickle Harrison Theater from now through February 19th. Tickets are available at txstatepresents.com. For Bobcat Update, I'm Manel Hodge.
What started as a dream has quickly become reality for the owners of Bad Habits Hookah Lounge. After opening its doors just over a year ago, Bad Habits has gone from being a startup business to the top hookah lounge in San Marcos. Co-founder Taylor Henry says that catering to students as well as the San Marcos community has been a key to making the business successful.
We are about to establish our second business here in San Marcos, and we're going to use those same tools that we had in the beginning and use those types of opportunities to establish ourselves for that second business.
The business owners say their guests are offered variety at the Hookah Lounge.
We offer quality, grade A hookahs, and I don't say that just because I'm an owner here, but we really did our research on what we got for our customers.
We've got local art from all over, the city. We've got Tech State students that come in and we'll do all of our murals.
We have the only oxygen bar in San Marcos. If you're not familiar with the oxygen bar, it's aromatherapy, so you actually hook up on the nose piece and you're getting pump flavored oxygen. So it's good for like your sinuses, headaches, a little boost of energy, and then on top of that it's flavored and it smells really well.
Henry says although the business may have sidetracked them from their studies at Texas State, both he and Castillo are committed to finishing their degrees.
The degree's going to come, but we put in so much work to make this happen. It was one of those, if we have to sacrifice in 1 more semester, 2 more semesters, we're fine with that because we're setting ourselves up for success. We're paving that path of success for ourselves.
The owners say they participated in Texas State's 3-day startup program for entrepreneurs. And now that they're up and running their own business, they've been given an opportunity to give back as guest speakers themselves.
A lot of people ask, why do we choose hookah? Why did we choose the market that we're in? And it's not even the hookah, it's not even, it's not those types of things. It's the fact that we want to show that you can be average and do something big.
I'm Adam Carino.
While some students may be planning for their spring break vacations, others are looking ahead at what they'll do after graduation. Texas State's Career Services provides resources and professional guidance for students who are ready to step into the real world.
So we're here to help with everything from helping to decide what major could be a good choice based on what professions you might be interested in, to helping you find a part-time job, internship, full-time job, and kind of everything in between.
Career Services holds job fairs on campus where companies like H-E-B, Kohl's, and Target recruit students for all kinds of positions.
We do have a lot of success stories, people that come here with the intention of just finding out about the company and then wind up doing an internship with us and ultimately signing off as an executive position.
Some students find the resources beneficial.
They just provide you more information and kind of how to prepare you for interviews and how to dress up for a career fair.
Career Services is located in the LBJ Student Center. For more information about upcoming career fairs and other resources, log on to careerservices.txstate.edu. For Bobcat Update, I'm Archana Nair.
Texas State is home to hundreds of unique organizations and clubs. Every organization offers something different to the campus, and the BOCO Awards were established to honor these organizations.
I think that they are inclusive just because obviously we have over 370 organizations on campus that span over, I think, 8 or 9 different categories. So it's really a chance to bring everyone together.
General award categories included Greek, recreational, and religious, with more specific categories like outstanding educational program being awarded for specific events hosted by organizations. The BOCO Awards honors and recognizes students and organizations for their involvement on campus and leadership.
What it means to me is celebrating all of the organizations on campus and everything that we do as a big Texas State community.
Winners included Cat Camp, Quidditch, and Kappa Delta Chi. Organizations do not do their activities for the sake of awards, but they do appreciate the recognition.
I never do things for like recognition. I just do it because I like seeing people, come and be inspired and just doing things to help students, help the school, period.
For a full list of winners, you can go to bobcatupdate.tumblr.com. For Bobcat Update, I'm Kiana Bullard.
Almost everyone I know has debt. Well, everybody who went to school. And yeah, I mean, people talk about it. They talk about debt and whatnot. And sure, I understand how it's it's kind of like a leech, well, not a leech, it's just on you all the time, so I guess it can be considered a leech. So right now I'm working in the ER and I'm working at the dialysis center in New Braunfels, and so ultimately I want to apply to, or I am applying to medical school. And I won't stop applying to medical school until I'm in medical school.
The first thing I would recommend a student do when they go to repayment is have a discussion with their lender. What is the best repayment option? Is it the standard 10-year, or is it one that offers reduced payments, perhaps over a longer period of time? So I think that's the first strategy, is working with your lender to determine what works best with you, given the earnings that you're able to produce at the end of your college career, but once you get into the job market. And I think the next is staying on top of those payments and just being aware. And again, I think the strategy starts when you start borrowing in college and knowing what you need and only borrowing that amount.
I got married after graduation, and together me and my husband were in debt at least $40,000 together. So that affects our debt to ratio when we're trying to buy a car, a house, and that affects where we live, what kind of house we can afford, and we wanted to have all that, and even the cars we buy. For our daughter's sake, we do want to give that to her so that she is educated and that she can have a better life, a better career, more money than we have. So it's definitely a concern of how we're going to plan to pay that off, or do that with her.
And a lot of students, I think, when they come to school, they're getting hit a lot with a lot of new information, especially those that are just coming fresh out of high school. And then I think they may not focus the way they need to and take it as seriously because the repayment is somewhere in the future.
I'm the first generation to attend college, so my parents knew nothing about how important it was to have scholarships, to apply, like how to do financial aid. I mean, we had no prior knowledge to how to keep the debt low, and we didn't realize how bad the cost would be with the interest. So I mean, it started off with me owing $20,000, but now I'm up to probably gonna end up paying at least $36,000 with interest.
You really do need to take a few moments and really read what you're signing, really read the entrance counseling material so that you have a full understanding of what you're obligating yourself to do long term, and then putting yourself in a position with proper financial practices, whether that's in terms of what you're borrowing or what you're putting on your credit card debt, to make sure you're successful, short-term and long-term success.
I'm going to do my best to help her not be in that situation where, you know, we're literally having to scrape, you know, from the bottom of everything to, you know, pay for a day of living. I think we can improve as a society when people are more educated and don't have to figure out how they're going to do that. I don't think that should be a right that's, you know, either you can afford it or you can't. A number shouldn't, you know, be the end of a discussion of like, can I get educated?
My name is Chelsea Lynn Elizabeth Urban. I will be graduating with a Bachelor of Fine Arts, Theater, Performance and Production, and emphasis in film. And my graduation date is December 16th.
Are you excited to finally graduate?
Yes! I'm super ecstatic. I've just been dying to get out and to get into the real world and to be finished with my student life.